We're here with Rich Charles of EY today. So Rich, how is CS Week 2019 going for you?
Well, Rod, it's been a great conference for me. You may know, I've been coming since 2000, and I missed 1 year in all those 19 years. But I started off with the Executive Summit, which I think is a great foundation for the conference because it's a chance to bring together the IT and customer service leaders of this industry. To me, it's probably the best environment to really get people to share new thoughts with the service providers and people that are really trying to move the industry forward. One of the themes that strikes me is the challenge that we're having of moving from an industry that has a lot of legacy systems and really serving this digital expectations that customers have. So the migration from the processes we have, the people we have, and the tools that we have into something that will serve customers' needs next year, 5 years, 10, 20 years from now, is a huge question for us to face, and it really takes the collective knowledge of folks that come to this conference to give us a good path forward.
Great. Rich, so is there any new challenges or new questions that you're hearing just now early in 2019 from utility executives?
Well, I think there's some new ones and frankly some ones that we've been struggling with for a few years. If I take that latter category of the challenges that we've been facing for some time, you may recall the speaker Monday morning, one of the megatrends was the aging and the fact that we've got a workforce in utilities that many utilities are at a situation where maybe half of their workforce will be retired within 5 years. So how do we replace that? How do we attract talent as utilities become more like tech companies and competing against these other firms that might offer what could be perceived as a different sort of work track? So to me, that remains a persistent issue that we have to face. And I think one of the ways that we'll do that is with a much more aggressive rollout of robotics, whether that be software or physically. But I think you'll really see utilities embrace that as a means to keep costs down and also fill this gap.
Yeah. Great. Rich, thank you and E&Y for all of your great support of CS Week over all the years.
Well, it's been a pleasure, Rod. Thank you.
So we're here with Prakash of HCL America. Prakash, how's CS Week 2019 going for you and your company?
It has been good. Thank you for having us. And the people, the response has been very encouraging.
Good. So what do you see as the new big issues in the utility industry that clients are asking you and your company about here at CS Week this year?
Yeah, when comparing to what we've seen in the past, people come and ask, or utilities come and have conversation about customer information system and what is the technology. Mm-hmm. Today and the last few days, the conversation has been about customer engagement. How do I engage with my customer? How can I improve their customer satisfaction? Mm-hmm. Looks like they're not looking for real technology, but looking at how can technology drive those capabilities. It's very interesting change in the conversation that has happened over just 1 year.
Well, that's great. So CS Week goes to Fort Worth next year. Are you going to be with us in Fort Worth?
We surely will.
Great. Well, thank you for all your support.
Oh, thank you very much. Thank you.
So today we're here with Eric of SEW. Eric, how's CS Week going for you this year?
It's been busy. It's been great. It's our favorite show of the year. It's the biggest, most focused event that we do every year, and this year feels like it's better than ever.
Wonderful. So how's the traffic flow going for your group here this year?
Good. We participate across a whole range of the events. So we do the Executive Summit, we do synergy sessions, and we do, of course, the main event with a couple of breakout sessions. So we've been busy running around. The traffic flow seems good, attendance seems up, and there just doesn't feel like there's enough hours in the day to do all of the topics that we know the attendees want to cover and we'd like to cover with them.
I know that you had a giant participation in your Synergy group, but tell me how the Executive Summit went for you.
Well, I think the Executive Summit is a really unique event in the industry. It brings together leadership and thought leadership across key vendors, of course the utilities. We talk about where we are versus where we're going. And I think for all of the participants, the fact that it kind of it's not just theory, people talking about real things. What are they doing? What's working? What's not working? What are the challenges they face? And the amount of openness and sharing that happens in that room is pretty special.
Thank you and your company for your great support of CS Week.
Well, thanks for having us.
We're here with Doug Adams of Wipro. So Doug, how's CS Week treating you this year?
Been a fantastic week. Love coming in, seeing all the folks and looking at the challenges that utilities are facing.
Great. And so speaking of that, what are the new and big challenges that your clients are coming to you and wanting to discuss?
You know, there's a lot of talk around big data and what does that really mean these days, and then how do you put that into account, and how do you use that to really provide the best service to your clients? And so we're seeing a lot of that discussion. We're seeing a lot around the analytics piece and really turning that into useful data.
Great. And so next year we go to Fort Worth. Are you and Wipro going to be there?
Man, I'm looking forward to it.
My favorite town.
Absolutely.
So we thank you for your support.
Yeah, thanks for having us again.
We're here with Gary Waters of Oracle. So Gary, how is CS Week going for Oracle this year?
Well, Rod, CS Week is going great. I mean, it's as usual. I mean, I bet you know you've recognized us in the past for doing this, but we put up almost 40 demos that were pre-planned even before we got to the conference this year. So it's been frankly outstanding for us as far as getting to the right people that we really wanted to see here and do demos to. So thank you for that. I mean, you guys done a good job of doing this. But there's two aspects we come to conferences like this. One, of course, is to meet potential customers and try and show them what we can do and show them our capabilities and all too. The other is to education. And I mean, I got to say, give it to you guys. You really have put on some very good sessions here this year. I have not been able to attend as many as I would like to, but the ones I did were very well done and very educational too, and also gratifying. They were so well attended. So I mean, I think that was a good sign of happening there too. Then the show floor this year, looking across this, it seems. At first, I said, "Well, wait a minute. There's not as many people here," but frankly, I think it's because it's more spacious than it has been in the past, and that really has worked well too. It made it a little easier to get around this year and see all the people I really wanted to and what they were some of their products and services too, which I'm quite interested in too, is just kind of get a feel for the industry. So, excellent, good job, guys. I think you really put on a good show again this year. But you know that. I mean, you guys have really put a lot of time and concentration into the effort of this thing here too. So we're very pleased about that.
Gary, we thank you and Oracle for your great support for many, many years here at CS Week. Thank you very much.
Well, thank you too.